The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, achieved 2.2 trillion Korean won in global sales in 2021 and surpassed 16 million global members. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Hemohim, which has been the top seller in its industry for 7 consecutive years, has passed 1.7 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It has gotten international patents in 21 countries and is forging a unique new path for health functional food products. Absolute Skincare, which has become one of the best-selling cosmetics in the industry with sales of 100 billion Korean won every year since its launch, was recognized for its advanced technology with King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office in 2021, for the first time in the cosmetics industry. The Fame, another luxury cosmetic product reborn with upgraded ingredients and technology, is also loved by consumers as it reflects Atomy's product philosophy. Atomy is practicing customer-centered management in all of its corporate activities, and this was recognized by becoming the industry's first to acquire customer-centered management certification for 2 consecutive years. Starting with the US branch in 2010, Atomy is a global company which opened 22 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe, with 16 million members worldwide. Atomy opened branches in New Zealand, Turkey, the United Kingdom, Kazakhstan, and Kyrgyzstan, and is planning to open 20 more branches within the next 5 years. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's Success System, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. The next generation of online and offline distribution broadcasters, which presents Atomy's vision to members around the world regardless of time and space. Entertainment and media, which converges business and culture. Atomy provides the vision of a global success system which transcends time and space by providing a variety of services. Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Sharing is a mission that all companies must fulfill. Atomy's executives, employees, partnering companies, and members all practice sharing together to improve the lives of all members of society. Whenever sharing is needed around the world, global branches will be united to support happiness for all. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Atomy Hemohymns, birth behind the scenes. Are you curious? From now on, we will tell you in detail. Atomy Hemohym was born in Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute. A total of 50 billion won was spent on research. Biotechnology researchers participated. Angelica, Snidium, Peony. To discover these three combinations and find the optimal ratio, took 8 years. In 2006, it was finally recognized as the #1 raw material that can aid in improving immune function. Atomy Hemohym was born in this way. After a long period of research, it was created with a taste that's easy for everyone to consume. At first, Hemohym had a hard time attracting many people. At that time, Atomy appeared and started selling 30 pouches for 70,000 won. And each time the profit increased, the number of pouches increased to 48, 54, and now 60. In addition, the price has been lowered to 1/10 of the original price. Thanks to that, more consumers wanted to purchase Atomy Hemohym, and now it stands tall as Atomy Hemohym. What kind of legacy will Hemohym continue to create in the future? Only for immunity. Atomy Hemohym.
Well, good night, everyone, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you very much for taking your time out to join us on this call this afternoon. I do have a special guest tonight. Her name is Novelette Bryan, and she will be going over a little bit over the diabetes on this platform tonight. And I want to welcome everyone to the call who took the time out. I'm going to go ahead and introduce Ms. Novelette Bryan, and she can take it from here. Everybody, thank you very much. And you have the stage.
Well, thank you. Thank you everyone for coming out this evening. As it says, the topic is diabetes. I'm not just going to do 100% diabetes, but it is a topic that I sometimes tend to get a little bit passionate about. And mainly because I guess most of us, we are people of color that's on this Zoom this evening, and it affects us tremendously. And I believe it is an easy thing for us to overcome as a people. The medical world has taught us to maintain our disease, maintain our diabetes, maintain whatever it is, and has also taught us to claim it. I hear people saying, my diabetes, or my this, or my that. That is a dangerous thing to do. When you're claiming something, then you're saying it's a part of you. You have accepted it. And without even realizing it, we have been programmed as a people to say, my this or my that, which means you're not going to try to get rid of it because you've already claimed it as yours. So I'm going to start with hemoheme, because it is a wonderful product to help us with our issues when it comes to the Atomic product. But I want to touch on something before I go to hemoheme, because of everything that we're taking, this is the most important. No matter what we're putting in our body, water is the topic. If we are not drinking water, this is why we're ending up with all these health issues we're having. Whether it's cancer, diabetes, gout, arthritis, you name it. These are all acidic issues. And water flushes our body. I'm reading from this book. It says, oh, you probably can't see it, Balancing the Body's pH. Balancing the Body's pH. And by this doctor here, she writes a lot of books. Our pH is supposed to be around, a normal body pH is not supposed to go over 7. But once we go past that, 7 going up to 7.5, 8, we're acidic. And this is when we open up our bodies to all these major health issues. Now, based on this, once we all listen to this, for those of us who are not water drinkers, I hope after you hear this, you decide to drink. Water is the single most important nutrient for our bodies, and it has been called Mother Nature's tonic. Water is like gasoline to our body. Water is the single most important nutrient for our body. We spend a lot of money on other things, but we're not putting in the main ingredients. Our body is 70% water. Every cell depends upon it. The brain is 85% water. And this is why Alzheimer's is a big thing, because in America, people are not drinking water. And when the brain is chronically dehydrated, that's what happens. The blood is 90% water. Muscle is 75%. Your bone is 13%. So imagine that. Now, then I'm going to list some dehydration signs, which a lot of people don't think this is a dehydration sign, but it is. Acid reflux, allergy, asthma, constipation, cramping, depression, There's a lot of people out there on antidepressant medication. Dizziness, dry eye, dry mouth, dry skin, dry whatever it is. And we're going to the doctor and we're getting eye drops, we're getting this for the dry mouth. It's water. Fatigue, headache, irritability, joint pain, of course, pH balance and weight gain. So guys, drink your water because it's going to help the hemoheme to get into your cells. It's going to all these wonderful nutrients that we're paying money for. If we're not drinking enough water, we're just putting it in and peeing it back out. So hydrate. There's too many books out there. What is the big deal about water? Water your health and watch it grow. I mean, there's one that you're not sick, you're thirsty. That is a great book, lots of information. So we're going to touch on hemoheme, as I said, but I want us to remember, because this call is mostly, as I said, mostly us people of color. And in case you guys are not watching and paying attention, majority of the people that died from this past virus was Blacks. Majority of people dying from diabetes are Blacks, 13.2%. Then it goes to African American are 50% more likely to die of a stroke. Black men are 70% more likely. Then it goes to liver issue. 60% are more likely to have it and 30% for women. And then for liver issue, it says we are 4 times less likely to get a liver transplant. So we're feeding the health industry because we have the most health issue. We are making them money because of our lack of health. But we are not getting the best treatment. You see that? We're 4 times less likely to get a liver transplant, which means we have to be responsible for our health. Black women are more likely to die in childbirth. We're more likely, as a people, more likely to die in the hospital. We have to govern our own health because we're not getting it out there. So I know this is not really what most people come for, but we have to get the facts because at the end of the day, we are not getting the right health care. When it comes to hysterectomy, we get more hysterectomy. We get more of everything than any other race. Our treatment is at the bottom, but they make the most money off Black lack of health. We have to be more responsible for our health. So let's go into hemoheme and what it can do for our health. Now, Nick normally shows a disclaimer, but I forgot to have it go up. Hemoheme does not diagnose, cure. It is not a medicine. It's a functional supplement. It cleanses the body. Am I sharing?
Yeah, there we go. Now you're sharing. No.
Oh, did I just stop it?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. So let's go to hemoheme. This is, I got into health.
Yeah, you stopped sharing.
Stopped?
Yeah.
Oh, I got into health years back when my daughter got sick and we weren't getting the results we needed. I started with water. So when you hear me say I'm passionate about water, I know what water can do for the body. So.
No, it's stopping your share. I don't know what. Yeah.
Maybe I keep touching it too quickly. It's not sharing?
No.
Okay, let's try it again. So when you hear me talk about water, I know the right water. No sharing, right, Nick?
Yeah, I can see it now. Let me see. It says it paused, but let's see what. Where are you going next? Mhm.
Okay. Uh,
Okay, there we go. You're good.
okay. So guys, when you hear me talk about water, I know what water can do, the right water. I market water from 2010 up until I incorporated that with Atomy. Water does wonders. And then of course, I discovered this wonderful product, Emoheme. And very passionate about it just as much. So as it says, it awakes your exhausted immune system. And all of us have an exhausted immune system, whether it's stress from work or at home. You know, we're constantly working, we're constantly doing something. Our immune system is just exhausted. We don't get enough sleep. Whatever it is, this product is going to do the job. As it says, it's a functional supplement because it cannot be called a prescription drug. So that's why it's a functional supplement. And it talks about radiation. This product will help to protect your body from radiation damage. Guess what? We're around radiation all day long, whether we know it or not. Our cell phone, if you have Wi-Fi in your home, that's radiation. If you have a microwave in your home, that's even worse. If you wear the earbuds, you know, the wireless headphone, that's constant radiation. We are being bombarded with radiation all day long. Guess what? Radiation also destroys your cells. Not to mention this 5G. It's a higher frequency of radiation than the 4G. I think they say it might be what, 30, 40, 50 times higher. So we need something that's constantly protecting our body. So it's a safe function that has been proven through clinical tests, 8 years of clinical tests in the hospital. If someone wanted to really know about Emoheme, you can go to pubmed.gov or NIH.gov, which is the National Institute of Health. There's a lot of research out there, whether it's on pulmonary issue or diabetes or you name it, it's out there. Now it says what is short for hemoglobin for the blood, so it helps to build the blood, it's building your cells, your immune system, and so forth. So let's go on. It's, as it says, it's strengthening your immune system, but what I like here is about the NK cells. We need something to be constantly activating our NK cells, which are our natural killer cells. NK cells eat cancer cells. This is why one of the patent on it, well, the US patent on this product is for its anti-cancer property, because it's going to activate those NK cells, which are going to eat those cancer cells. And we all have cancer cells in our body. Now, what causes them to grow is when our pH is no longer balanced. That's when it grows and we get those tumors in our bodies that wraps around everything. So we need to activate those NK cells, produce more white blood cells and more red blood cells, and it goes on and on. And of course, improve human body defense. This is what we need to keep us healthy, and this is what Emoheme does. It also moves the colon. Anything that is moving your colon is cleansing the body. It's detoxing the body. And that's one of the first properties that most people will notice when they take Emoheme. This is why it works, because it's, as they say, it's cleaning the junk out of the trunk. We put a lot of junk in with what we eat, fast food, cooked food is actually, once you cook your food, it becomes acidic. We buy so much juice over the counter, we're not making our juice at home anymore, like people used to back in the days. Anything you buy at the store is acidic because they have to put stuff in there to preserve it. So we are constantly being bombarded with toxic stuff going in. So, and it was made by the Korean FDA. So in case, you know, you guys didn't know that, it's just like our FDA. They made it for their scientists that was dying from radiation poisoning, and that's the US patent information here, where it talks about for improving anti-cancer activity, immune response and mitosis of the body, and protecting the body from oxidative damage. And I talked about oxidative stress. Oxidation kills the body. So it protects your body from that. So we need that protection every day because of the society that we live in now. We're not eating the way our foreparents ate back then and getting the nutrients from the food. So we really need that. So there's a lot more information, but it talks about who wants it, people with chronic disease. And of course, chronic disease is anything you have over a long period of time. Diabetes, gout, all these things that people are coming up with now. And these are just some of the, I'm not going to cover that, scientific research on it. So that's it for hemoheme there and what it can do for the body. So let me get back. Sorry. So where am I? So for diabetes now, if you have diabetes, did you know if you have diabetes for a long period of time, where's my phone? You can end up with a lot of health issues. I'm not sure if doctors are truly educating individuals on what will happen when you maintain your diabetes for a long period of time, because I don't think so many people would say, I've had diabetes for 10 years and I've maintained it and it's fine. No, it's not. If you've had it for that long, you can end up with cancer. You can end up going blind. As we know, you start losing body parts because it's acid in your body. Why would you want to maintain acid for a long period of time? Well, we have hemoheme, as I said, that detoxes the body. So anything that is detoxing your body is flushing your body and removing the acid from your body. And that's the beauty of hemoheme. So as you take it on a daily basis, most people will tell you as they start to take it, they're going to the bathroom. It's cleansing the body. It's removing the acid. And that's why we have these testimonies of people saying their diabetes is gone or their cancer is gone or whatever their health issue is. It's not that hemoheme cured it. Our bodies are made to heal itself. So hemoheme removes the problem. So this is why you hear me say all the time, whatever the health issues are, start with hemoheme because it is going to get the job done. And then our body will take over and do what it was created to do, which is heal itself. You notice if you get a cut, your body starts to heal. Even if you break a bone, it will heal. You have to set it for it to heal properly, but either way, it's going to heal. But we're not healing, we're not recovering from these issues because we're not cleaning up, we're not going to the root cause. And in the US, doctors are not trained to tell you to go, they're not trained to go to the root cause. They're trained to give you more prescription drugs that is going to add to your problem. So again, hemoheme does wonders. It is going to flush that, clean the blood. As the Bible said, the life is the blood. So you got to clean up that blood, get the acid out of your system, and stop maintaining your health issues and get rid of it. There's no reason why we should be feeding the health industry. As Black people, we are feeding the health industry, and we need to stop. And we have the wonderful product here that is going to do it, which is called hemoheme. What happens to your body when you have diabetes for a long time? You can end up with stroke, heart attack, problems with your kidneys, your gums, your feet, your nerves, the list goes on and on. Damage to your large vessels and your small vessels. So these are all long-term side effects of diabetes, and too many of us have it. And as consumers of HemoHeme, or if you're a distributor, even if you don't want to do the business, you have a product that you can share with friends and family, and just to help other people that's out there that's suffering. Some people want to get over it, they just don't know what to do. And we have the products here. So I had something else that I wanted to share, but I couldn't find that slide that had a lot more information on it. So I'm sorry about that. So what time is it? 7:28. So let's go back to, Nick, could you open up the website for me, please? I forgot to do that. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'll open it up. Give me 1 second. I didn't have it open.
So as I was talking about liver issue, too many of us, last week, Mr. Clyde, I forgot how many people he said died from liver disease last year. And most of that list were Blacks. We have a product here that can take care of the liver issue. It is called milk thistle, and we need to start using the products. What is our health word? Don't wait until you're diagnosed with a problem to then try and fix it. Sometimes you don't make it when you're trying to fix that problem. But if we start governing our own health now and not wait for the doctor, we can come out of that percentile of people that are dying from these health issues.
Okay, Novelette, the site is up. Let me know where you want me to go.
Milk thistle.
Okay. Milk thistle.
Mm-hmm. So that's our Atami milk thistle. This is great for the liver because we don't know we have that. They can't even diagnose liver disease until you're in the 80% tile of being sick, which means you're so far gone, there's not much they can do. So we have products to use to get your health on track. This will cleanse your liver. This is targeting the liver, as it says here. And these are also some of the other essentials that's in it. You have the B1, B2, and B6, and the pantothenic acid also. So you're not just taking that, but you're getting other vital nutrients that you need for the body. And it has increased tremendously. Liver disease is on an all-time high. We don't know where it's coming from. When I print out what's the issues with water, guess what? Liver disease is also something that comes up with water. So we can do the best we can, and the rest is in God's hand. Take the milk thistle, cleanse your liver, because you don't know where it's coming from, whether it's the water you shower in or it's on the product you're using on your skin, whether it's the lotion, the body wash, your shampoo, what you use for your clothes. Almost everything that you pull up is telling you liver damage, causes liver damage, whether it's from the lotion you use or whatever. Do your research, it's out there. Almost everything that you pull up is telling you liver damage. And this is the reason why there's such an outbreak of liver disease now. It's not just from people drinking too much alcohol anymore. So, as I said, govern your health. Use the milk thistle at least twice a year. And as long as you're using the HemoHeme along with that, because HemoHeme is also cleansing, your liver, your kidney, it's cleansing the body on a consistent basis. And as you drink your water along, the water is also helping to flush your body. So this is an excellent product for everyone to be on, you know, and we also have our wonderful vitamin C. I'm not going to cover that today because we all know about vitamin C. We also have, go back on the healthcare. Ooh, not the B complex. The calcium, the plant calcium, that's also an excellent product because as we get older, the calcium in our body is being depleted. And this is America. We're deficient in almost everything in this country because of how things are grown. So we're not getting enough calcium. Another big thing is bone degeneration in this country. We have a supplement that can help with that, especially for those, if you're in childbearing age, you need this. If you have had a lot of kids, you definitely need it, especially in this country, because a lot of women after childbearing age, as they say, reduce the risk of osteoporosis. That's a big thing for women in this country. So we need to take this product as well. And it has vitamin K. And guess what? With this coronavirus, it depletes that vitamin K in your body. This is why you lose your sense of taste and smell. That's a vitamin K deficiency. This product give you it has vitamin K in there. So all these products help to build our body to protect us from whatever is bombarding us out there. And if we are if we're eating right, exercising, drinking water, getting fresh air and sunshine and all that wonderful stuff, and putting and supplementing at the same time, we have no reason to worry about whatever outbreak is going on out there. The only time people worry is because they know that their immune system is already compromised. I didn't worry about COVID. I was never once worried about it. And I had no reason to take the vaccine because I know where my immune system is at. I didn't change my lifestyle. I didn't lock myself up in the house. I went to church just the same. I'm out there. If someone tell me to come to their house and present, I'm going. Because I did not feel I had a need to, because I am doing everything that I need to do. I'm very meticulous with my diet. I do not do the American lifestyle. I'm from Jamaica. I stick to my diet of how I grew up, eating healthy. So that's what it's about. Your lifestyle dictates your health, because nutrition is how food affects the body. Whatever food you put in, if it's good food, you're going to get the right results. You put bad food in, you're going to get that result. And Atomy is a wonderful site with everything you could need for your health. Even go over to the food, Nick. I know my presentation is a bit off this evening, but it's just a little too much with all these health issues. Yes, click on that. Click on the healthy snacks that we have.
Okay.
Start from the top. Yes, start from that one. So we have these healthy snacks here as well. And if you have never tried these products, this is why, if you notice the Asian community, they're always healthy. They're at the bottom of everything when it comes to sickness. These are made with seaweed, domestic seaweed, and these are great snacks. Instead of you going and buying the potato chips or Doritos or whatever unhealthy stuff that's out there, there are healthy snacks here that you can use. And let's go to the next one. So see, and then there's the sandwich lava. So, based on your preference. Then we have this one here. And as we see, it's vegan friendly for those who are vegan. This is made almond seaweed, maltose, of course it's a seaweed there, red wheat, almond, and so forth, brown pumpkin, brown rice, and also these are healthy snacks. And guess what? We can train ourselves to get used to something. It's all in our taste buds. We regenerate new taste buds. I forgot how often. So once the new taste bud comes in, you get used to anything if you give it a try. Then we have, so these are some of the snacks we have here, and you see what they're made from. And then we have the organic oatmeal also, and the black chia seed over there. Yeah. And then go back to healthcare. We have, oh, you're showing, yeah, most people are familiar with that. Then we have the pomegranate beauty. That's also a healthy snack. Down, down, go down. Keep going.
Yeah, this one.
Yep, yes. This is a very good snack. I would say if you buy it, keep it in the refrigerator because it tastes better when it's chilled. You can never ever eat just one of these. It tastes so good. And we all know pomegranate is very expensive in the store because it is, the more expensive it is, it's because of the nutritional value for these. That's why they're so expensive in the store. And we have access to it here. And it is great even for menopausal issue. For us women, as we get into our 50s, we need more nutrients in the body. Because as you get older, your body's not producing a lot of the nutrients anymore. So you have to put it in. So we have these wonderful products here that can be shared and help us to stay healthy. Not to mention the skincare that we have that's helping us outside to keep our skin looking healthy. But did anyone have any question?
Hold on. I have to unmute them.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be on what I covered just now.
Hold on.
Let's see. There are 32
Yeah, I
individuals.
have a question.
Okay.
Thank you so much for today's training.
You're welcome.
Novelette. Thank you. So my question is, you said a lot about people with liver issues and all of that, but I ran into this lady who has kidney problems.
Mm-hmm.
So I recommended hemoglobin and vitamin C. She's an RN too, so she's very good. She loves to read a lot. You know how medical people are.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave her the milk vessel because I said, that's gonna also cleanse your system.
Right.
But she said, no, this is strictly for liver. So I was wondering, what can I add to hemohim for her, hemohim and vitamin C that can
Right.
help with the kidney?
Well, that would be it. That would be the hemohim. I can't think of, I don't know if anyone else is on here that could think of someone else, but definitely that hemohim.
And vitamin C. Should I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The probiotics might not do much for for her, right?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Let's see, would the
Okay.
plant calcium help anywhere from that?
I don't know. But hey, it doesn't hurt. And maybe spirulina.
Yeah.
Because spirulina also detox cleanses the body.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I thought pure spirulina was more for pre-diabetes.
No, spirulina is called a superfood because it does wonders for the body. But anything that is green like that cleanses the body. Anything that you see that's green like that also detox the body.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe to add that to it. Yeah, all right. Thank you so much.
And lots of water. Because the reason why people are ending up with these liver and kidney issues is because water is what we're supposed to be using to flush these organs, but because we're not drinking water, there's nothing to flush it.
Yeah.
So then all the toxicity that these systems are made to remove, once they pull it, then the water is supposed to flush it out of the body. But if we're using up 8 glasses of water a day, this is about what the body uses, and we're not replenishing it, there's nothing there to flush the system. So this is why we have our organs collapsing, because they're pulling these toxins, they're doing their work, but we're not giving it what it needs to complete the job. So then they pull and they pull and they pull all day long, but the toxins are not going anywhere because we probably put in 1 cup of water for the day, maybe. And I hear people say, but I drink juice. No, the body wants water, 100% unadulterated water, not water with these additives that we put in there.
Right.
Straight water is what the body needs.
Yeah.
So she needs to start drinking water.
More water. Okay.
And
Yeah,
actually,
I noticed too.
Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, I noticed too, when you drink a lot of water, you feel a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
You don't feel as mash up and stuff.
Yeah. Because for minimal hydration, it's half your body weight. That's minimal. So whatever you weigh, you divide it by 2 and you drink that for minimal. But if you want good hydration, then whatever you weigh, that's how much you're supposed to drink in ounces. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you need to be drinking 100 ounces. When I drink a gallon of water a day, that's the best I will feel. On the days that I do drink a gallon, I could take on the world. So we got to get that water in, because that's what's killing us, is the lack of water. Thanks for that question. Anyone else?
Thank you so much for the answer. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's 30 individuals that's got to have questions or even testimonies of using the products, sharing the products. That's what we're here for. When you share your stories, it helps other people as well.
Good evening. Thank you for the training. My name is John.
Hi, John.
I wanted to know, is there anything else you recommend for someone with diabetes type 2, along with the heme? Is there something else that goes with that?
Well, the heme is going to do an excellent job because, as I said, it's an acidic disease. That's a lot of acid buildup in the body. So as they take heme, and another thing, people will take 1 box of heme and expect 1 box is going to do the job for an issue they have had for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. It's a process. So as they take that heme and drink water, and then you can incorporate, our vitamin C and all the other wonderful supplements that's on the website if they want to, but definitely heme and vitamin C. They will see results as it cleanses the body, as it starts to flush the body and remove that toxicity and cleaning out the colon. And of course, another thing that people also have to realize, you have to change your lifestyle. Because if you continue to do the same thing that you've been doing for the past however long, you're going to get the same results.
Yeah, I got one thing to add to that too. Just let you guys know too, is that once you start, you're a type 2 diabetic, and you first start taking the heme, yes, a lot of people come back and say, oh, this thing sent my sugar way skyrocketing.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, it will, but
spike it a little,
but it will level out.
Normalize. Yeah, it will come back down. Yeah, for some people it does spike a little, but when you're detoxing, yes, that happens. And not just with heme, whatever it is you're using to detox, sometimes it does give, make the situation worse before better.
Yeah.
So yes.
We got a comment in the chat. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
From
Thank you
Miss.
so much.
You're welcome. And it said hum some dum too. So hum some dum.
Yeah. Okay. Ginseng is very good as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a testimony with the hemohim and diabetes. Can I share that?
Oh,
Go ahead.
wonderful. Yeah, we love testimony.
Yeah, so I'm going to share it just because of the question they asked in regards to diabetes. So I have a partner who, is diabetic, and he said when his sugar gets really high, his toe becomes really sensitive. He can't put on shoes. It starts pricking him kind of. So I just called to check on him after I gave him hemohim, and vitamin C, and pure spirulina. So I just called, how you doing and everything. And he wouldn't stop. He was so excited. He said when he starts feeling the prick on his toes, he will just drink hemohim and it stops almost immediately.
Look at that.
I asked, why haven't you ordered since, the last time? And he said, no, I'm saving it because whenever it starts freaking me, I go back and I drink
Oh,
it.
no.
I'm
Oh,
like,
please
you have to take
educate
it.
him. You let him know it's not for him to take when it's pricking.
Only,
He wants
yeah,
to take it on a consistent basis, because once you start to feel that issue in your toe, that's a bad sign.
yeah.
That's how people end up starting to lose the toe, and then it goes from the
Right.
toe and they keep going up and up. So he's in a bad place.
Right.
So he really needs to be on hemohim consistently
Consistently,
until.
right.
Mhm.
So, but the good news is, he's so excited on about what hemohim is doing for his diabetes. He's very excited. So I just wanted to share it, put it out there. If you have
Very
diabetes,
good.
God
Yeah.
is using hemohim to work wonders.
And I noticed you said he's taking spirulina with it, so that's
Yes.
good. You guys,
Yes.
spirulina too, yeah. So we really need to get this product out there, because there are too many of us with diabetes. Too many, especially when you go into predominantly Black community. You see so many people, they're in a wheelchair, body parts missing. I mean, it's too much. And it's all about education, because a lot of people have no clue. And they have to change the food, because it's the food. I saw a quote that says, we kill the animals, we eat them, and then they get us back from the grave. And that is what's happening, because all these heavy meat eating that we're doing is killing us too. So try to eat less, especially red meat. Try to eat less red meat and shell food, because all shell fish is toxic. Because no matter what it is, lobster, anything in a shell, they're scavengers. They were created to clean up the junk. They're cleaning up the junk in the ocean. That's what they do. So then when you eat that stuff, and if you eat a lot of it, that's a lot of toxicity going in your body. Not to mention pork. Pork is also very toxic, because it does not excrete anything that goes in. It does not have a sweat gland. That's why it's the most unhealthy meat. So we just have to be careful of what we're putting in our body. So thanks for that testimony.
Yep. Thank you. All right.
Anyone else?
Okay.
Guys,
So
it's good, ask the question. No question is ever a dumb question. You might have something you think you want to ask, but you don't ask it. That's what the call is here for.
Yep. Yep.
Is there a question in the chat?
Let's see.
Okay, that's the same one.
Nothing in the chat. Yeah. All right. So if there's no additional questions, no one has any questions, I will see if Mr. Clive is available. If he wants to say a couple words before we end this call?
Okay, Nick, I thank you so much for the opportunity. I want to say good evening to everyone. I want to thank Novelette Bryan. You are such a repository of information and great knowledge. What we get here, if you were to send each person a bill, you'd be a millionaire for this information. By the grace of the Lord, we get this for free. It is amazing. I'm sorry I was late. I had a very important meeting because I wanted to get the part that you presented on the diabetes. Because as I was saying from last week, where I live in Jamaica, and we do the same for the Caribbean. Professor Hilary Beckles from the University of the West Indies, he reminded us that as Caribbean folks, we are the most unhealthy people in the world.
Which is sad. We shouldn't be with all the natural fruits and veggies and all that we have.
Yeah. What he's suggesting is that 300 years of slavery and the diet that they fed us with salt and so much sugar, it has done some damage to our DNA. And that the same high blood pressure medication for other Black persons in Africa and elsewhere, it works better for them. And we have to take more in the Caribbean to get the same effect. Can you imagine that? So with that in mind, we are very happy for the information you have shared with us and for a company that makes a product like Imohim to kind of rescue us. Because we have seen so many, now we lose a lot of limbs here in Jamaica, amputations, but there is another Caribbean island that beats us on that. I may not be at liberty to call the name of that island, but it is a very serious problem here. And as you have said, our diet is so wrong. And we need to fix it because we're using our teeth to dig our grave. And no wonder they are saying that the knife and the fork are now listed among the weapons of mass destruction.
Yes.
So we are destroying ourselves because we are told that just eat in moderation, which is not enough for some persons. If doctors say to you, eat in moderation, because moderation for some people is 10 slices of bread. Moderation for some persons. We have some big dumplings in the Caribbean called cartwheel dumplings. You know, those are big.
I remember those.
Yeah, like the cover on a paint can. That's how big they are. And people are putting those away. So we need to understand that we have to more intelligently look at our diet. And you said something to us from the list of products you were looking at. The sandwich liver and the seaweed product. Now, in the Caribbean, we may not be too familiar with it. We see it on the catalog, you know, but we wonder what it tastes like. Is it something?
There you go. So if you want to know what it tastes like, just buy it.
No, what I'm asking, is there somebody here that can say to us, hey, buy it because is there something you can say to us that it reminds you of so on and so on?
Oh, it's seaweed. It's an acquired taste. The second one, I think more people like than what's it, the sandwich lava you showed first, Nick?
Yes, sandwich lava, and then I showed the other one.
Yeah, the second one, what's it called? Do you still have it up?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like that one more. I can't really think of what to say it tastes like, but I forgot which doctor said we are so caught up in our taste buds.
Yeah,
and the taste buds is, yes.
The first one was the grill lava.
The grill, yeah. So the sandwich lava is what a lot of people seem to like. But if we focus, one of the things that's killing us is because we're so focused on taste. And guess what? Just like the Bible said, the heart is deceptive, so is our taste bud. Because our taste buds get used to what we put in. And we eat so much sugary stuff and so much sweet stuff, that's what we like. So you can reprogram those taste buds. Because I have done that with stuff because I realized a lot of these things are not healthy. And I said, well, I'm going to learn to like this. After a while, you get used to the taste and you eat it just fine. Because food, we're supposed to eat to stay alive. We're not supposed to just eat just for eating's sake. But a lot of us are just eating because it tastes so good. And we, as you said, we keep going back. America is the only country in the world where you get, well, not the only country, because as you say in Jamaica, they're overdoing it too. When you go to Europe and other places like that, you get small portions of, you get small portions of this and small portion of that. It might be 5 different things in the plate, but the portions are a lot smaller. And they're putting in things that's going to please the taste bud at the same time, but healthy and on a smaller quantity. But here we just pile it on and we go by taste. But the taste is what's taking us to the grave too. So if we choose for health, there's a lot of things I do know that I didn't like growing up, but because I know I didn't like soursop juice, I hated it, but now I drink it because I know it's good for me. I would never I hated aloe vera, but I do aloe vera. I pick it, I blend it, I take it probably 2, 3 times a year. Not because it tastes good, but because of what I know it will do for my body, even though I'm still doing heme. So we just got to get to the place where we say, I'm doing this for my health. And not because of, of course, there are times you're going to want to have something that, you want to still enjoy food, but you get used to the things after a while. So we just got to make healthier choices because that's what's killing us. But it's sad in Jamaica, there's so many fruits and veggies and so many stuff growing for your health. We shouldn't have the same issues here in Jamaica as we have here in this country.
As you know, Lady Novelette, that many of us are now growing up in the concrete jungle. So we have removed ourselves from the country areas that we would know some of these plants. We don't even know these plants anymore. So the first thing happens when we are not well, we go to the pharmacy.
Right.
PHARMACY. When our grandma would go to the FARMACY. So we do not know the names of some of these herbs anymore. And when we only see these fruits when we go to the supermarket, it's no longer growing in our yards. Because so where I live, for example, is a place called Greater Portmore. It's a dormitory community for Kingston and St. Andrew. So we hardly have any trees.
Wow.
So all around you see these concrete structures and concrete homes. There was a time you could hear when rain is falling, coming from down the road, coming up. You don't know enough because the slab roofs. One of those things when they're going up and you should like is when the rain is falling and the inside and the cocoa steam blowing in your face and so on. Those days were nice. But nowadays, all of those fun is basically gone. And, it's a smaller version of living in New York City, all the concrete structures, so we have to, you might remember when we were children and we were having our holidays, we would play all day.
Yes.
We play in the dirt, sliding, and just covered over it. Then we would climb the fruit trees that are in season. And we would eat the mangoes and the tamarinds and the guineps. And the
gooseberry, custard apple, you name it.
Yeah, but nowadays, many people, they go to the supermarket, they see those things, and they are preserved and you get them unripe sometimes. And it's like a different thing. So right under our very nose, our lives have changed. And we see our children getting sick right in front of us, So we now are happy for the information that you have given to us this evening and for a company that is so insightful in terms of having the insight and vision and wisdom to make these natural products so that we have options, you know, to put on your skin. You know, we have options to cleanse our bodies, to do our hair, and so on. So this company is ahead of its time, and we are very happy that we can purchase these products and to have that product called Heme. Ladies and gentlemen, if you hear Mr. Bob Eugene tell you the cost that he paid for that product when he came in, you'll be happy to buy 2 boxes of those. They get 2 for 1 almost. And you and if you are not able to buy the product, it's a sad thing because you are not able to take care of yourself. One of the saddest things is for someone to say, I know I need a product, but I can't afford it. That is sad. I challenge people and say, do something 2 or 3 evenings per week. This money represents taking better care of myself money. Got to do that. We don't have the luxury of sitting in front of the television from certain times until we drop asleep or go across our neighbor's home to gossip or whatever it is, or to whatever it, and we are not able to have the money to take care of ourselves. Sorry if I'm talking out of turn, but I really try to think solution oriented. You can tell me that you can't afford to take care of yourself, but look in the eyes of the person you see looking back at you in the mirror and tell that person that you can't afford to take care. You can't make a purchase because you are broke. No, take better care of yourself. And I give you a quotation from Les Brown. When it comes to your health, you pay now or pay double later.
That is so true.
I couldn't have said it like Les Brown says. You are going to pay whatever.
Either way, you're going to pay.
Might as well you pay now.
Now, yeah.
Prevent it. Prevent the sickness, because a machine that is never broken will always outperform a machine broken and repaired. So on these calls, we encourage people, go after your better quality of health. And when we have you to come and to deposit these gems in our spirit, what excuses do we have? So I thank you. So Lady Ursuline, I know that you have not said a lot since I'm here, but would you like to open your microphone and shine in, please, in the style of Lady Ursuline Joseph? Are you able to? Because I know you're always signing up someone, or you might be on the phone with the Prime Minister from some country trying to get their family on the product side.
I'm on the phone with the Prime Minister.
Hey, that's great. That's great. Get him on board so we can get really get this product in Jamaica. Yes, fibroids. Yes.
Well, you all have said it all. I mean, I can sit down all day and listen to Novelette, and she and I, we're going to have a little chat later on. And this was interesting. So what I always say, don't only be a hearer, but a doer of the same, because I know a lot of information is coming through these calls. And then at the end of the day, we seem to do nothing with them. But tonight, let us make a difference in our own lives. The life you save might be your own. See? So take responsibility for your life. Honestly, as Mr. Eugene will say, his mommy say, when you have nothing to say, you don't say anything. Because surely you all have said it all.
Okay,
So
great.
I just want us to continue to do what we do.
Thank you. Now, Lady Novelette, is there any closing thought you want?
Someone asked a question: how good is hemoheme treating fibroids? Remember what I said, when your pH is off is when you have all these growths in your body, cancer, anything that's growing is because your pH is off. Every single health issue that we have is because our pH is no longer balanced. So now we're on the acidic side. So when you become acidic, you open up to all these issues. And that's why you will always hear me say, whatever the health issues are, start with hemoheme. And why I always say vitamin C too is because vitamin C also helps to alkalize the body. Our vitamin C. I'm not talking about the others out there. Atomy vitamin C helps to alkalize the body. So just remember, whatever the health issues are, start with hemoheme and vitamin C. Then you can incorporate, and spirulina if you want to, depending on what the person's budget is. And then you can incorporate all these wonderful health products that we have because our body needs them. We need them all. But whatever the issues are, start with hemoheme because we need to balance the pH. And that's what it does when it starts to flush the body. And also before we go, we also have some, Nick, are you still there? Mr. Nicholas, could you also show
I am.
pull the website back up? Because we also have some wonderful products over on the other side too, guys. And I know it might be a little bit more pricey, but if you shop as a group, if you know a bunch of people come together and order the products, just show them how to get there quickly.
Yeah. All right, so to go there, you have to go to the top of your website and click right here where it says @Gmail.
Go to the website.
And then afterwards, it'll ask you where do you want the product shipped to. We are available in all of these countries to ship, but we want to ship it to the United States. So we select United States, and then we're going to select continue. Okay. And then we have products here. And now we have it just came out Thursday. Now we actually have red ginseng for kids.
Yeah, we're going to focus go through the supplements, Nick. Just show them the other supplements.
Okay. And then we have of course, the stomach health daily care. And then we have the Atomy Omega Vitamin C 2000.
Oh, 2000.
Then we have the iron. Hold on. We have a lot of supplements.
Click on the multivitamin, Nick.
Multivitamin.
Yes. If you have never tried this multivitamin, when I tell you you're missing out, you are missing out. This is complete in every way possible.
Hold on. Someone is talking.
Whoever's got their TV playing it, and could you mute yourself, please?
I got it.
Okay. Yeah, open it up and show this multivitamin is something else.
Hold on.
So
Hold on.
go back up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of products over here. We have also a memory one. We have the weight loss program.
All right. So we have all. This is all the vitamin C, mega vitamins.
Yeah, this is the multivitamin here. And it shows that it has it has 13, keep going. Yeah, right there. It shows 13 vitamins and 10 minerals. That contains all 4 natural colors. So these are plants, made from plants as well. And it has, you would take 2 energy in the morning and then you take the balance at night. Now, I know my daughter was taking the balance and she took it in the middle of the day and it would put her to sleep right away. So whatever it was doing for her body. So we switched to have her taking it. We switched to have her taking it at bedtime. Because if you were to order it and you take that balance early in the day and it put you to sleep, then you know you need to take it at bedtime, because anything that puts you to sleep, any supplement that puts you to sleep, it's doing something vital to the body and it wants you sleeping so it can do that work. And you see what it covers here? Go back and show, yes. So it's showing all that's in it. The vitamin E, the K, the D, the C. So this is a complete multivitamin here. So let's quickly scroll through the others so they can get, if you've never been to this website. And then you have another probiotic, well, that's the probiotics. And then it has the vegetable omega-3 here for those who, you know, some people might not want the fish. And you have the ginkgo natto here.
And then you have the probiotics, 10 plus.
Right.
And
this one, the sleep, good sleep, lecithin. And then there goes the memory up. And then there goes the atomic green, Pro Plus Immune. We have that now. And then the this
slim
right
body
here,
apple phenol.
yeah, that's the weight loss.
This here.
Yes, that's for weight loss. It does wonders because young green apples, if you eat a lot of young green apples, it will also do the same work. But a lot of people, of course, are not buying the fruits and eating it. Now, go over here to the Psyllium lentus at the bottom. Yes.
This one?
Yes, this is fiber. Good fiber for the body. It is going to move your colon as well. So that is very, very good cleanser as well. It, you know, fiber provide essential support for a healthy colon and the prevention of toxicity. So what Psyllium lentus, you put it in water, you have to drink it right away because the minute it goes in, it bulks up. And that's why when you take it, it goes in and it's going to pull also. So even for those who might have colon cancer, they're taking hemoheme and that Psyllium lentus. It's going to do wonders. That's good fiber, as it's showing here. And it contains 4,000 milligrams of Psyllium lentus. It's going to take care of that colon. So wonderful products on either side. You just have to go over there and read up about them and learn the benefits. Oh, and Nick, I don't know if you guys are is the shower. Mr. Clive, are you familiar with the shower head?
I heard about it. It sounds quite intriguing, but I'm sure.
Let's click on it.
Yes, look at it again. Thanks.
And then that's the last, because I'm looking at time. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I usually let the call go a little bit over 8 because we got to stop the one earlier on Monday. So you're good.
So yeah, guys, just play around with your website and see what's over here. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, so click on you just passed it, Nick.
Oh, I just passed
right
it.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah, right here.
Right here, right?
So we have 2.
We have 2.
Now, there's the lemon scented. I'm not buying the lemon scented. I don't want to walk around smelling like lemon. I'll just keep so we're going to click on this, the unscented. Yes.
That one.
So we shower all day long in chlorinated water. Yeah, open it up. There you go. So this shower head also have, as it shows here, the vitamin C. Now, I know someone would say, why is there vitamin C? You see a lot of commercials now talking about vitamin C for the skin. It brightens the skin. And this is food grade vitamin C. This is not just vitamin C like they're making out there. This is actual food grade vitamin C. But this is removing the chlorine and other impurities that's coming through, other sediments that's coming through. It removes sand, and especially for us in Florida or other places, we get a lot of stuff coming through our water system. See what it's removing? Microorganisms, bacteria, viruses. So water, weeds, sand, soil, dust, and rust. And believe you me, a lot of us have rust coming through because these homes were built how long ago? When someone goes into a home, they're not going to rip up the pipes. That's coming from out out there from the main all the way into their house? No one ever does that unless it explodes and then they have to do it. So we are getting rust and this removes it, and it's not expensive. It's not expensive at all. So this is wonderful because we're taking all of this. And if we say we're drinking good, healthy water, but guess what? The skin absorbs more water than you could ever drink. More, so we're showering and we're sucking up that chlorine and whatever else is in the water. A lot of skin issues that people are having is coming from the water that you're showering in every single day. So we just have to be mindful. And this company, I tell you, they think of everything when it comes to your health. And this is why I love it. They just keep bringing out wonderful products. So we know they use chlorine to kill the Jewish people. They just walk them in the shower, turn it on, and guess what? We're doing the same thing every day when we go in there and turn on that hot shower. That steam that's coming off that we're inhaling, guess what you're inhaling? Because when it gets hot, it makes that chlorine even more powerful. So here's another product we can sell.
Oh, this is the filter though.
Oh, where's the shower unit? Yeah, that's the chlorine. Yeah. Well, scroll down and show the picture. So you guys can go in there and check it out for yourself. Nick showed you if you didn't know how, and there goes the sediment filter over here.
Sediment filter here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. These are all filters here.
Yeah. But when you click on it, it opens up and show the shower head.
Yeah. I'm looking for the shower head just to see what the...
Click back on it. Click back on it. I think it works out to, if you buy 8, I think it comes out to like $12 and change in US dollars.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
$12 and change.
The filter is $7.50.
Right.
Mm-hmm. In the US.
So yeah. So it's not expensive. And then you can sell it for whatever you want. Because there was a shower head, another company, I was going to get the shower head from them, and they sell their shower head for $60, and it only removes chlorine. And people buy it all day long. So you buy this, you buy 8, it works out to $12 and change in US.
Right here, found the shed.
You can sell it for whatever you want.
Yeah, so it's 33,800.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you how much it is. That's Korean ones. Hold on.
Yeah. So you spend $100, you get 8. A little under $100, you get 8. You can turn around and sell that for $40, $60, however you want to sell it. But remember, when you have the product in hand, it's easier to sell.
Yeah, it's about $30. Mm-hmm. $30 US for the set right here.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so, just take your time and check out the website. Did someone not see how to get to this website? We can show you again before we go, and you just go over there and look around. And they're always adding new products.
So we'll show you again. So what will happen is you'll log into your regular website, atomy.us, and then you'll click on the Atomy Gmail up here on the top. And then it'll take you over to the site. Usually it'll ask you what region you want to ship to. Unfortunately, we were already shipping it to the United States, so it automatically logged me into the United States website. And that's how you get to this.
And one thing I want you guys to also take a note of, there is no return.
Yeah.
Because the products are coming directly from Korea. So before you check out, make sure you're ordering the right product and make sure you want it, because once you check out, there is no return policy for this website. Whatever you buy, you own.
And there's no free shipping like on this website either.
Exactly.
This
Because the product's
is
coming from Korea.
international shipping. Okay. International shipping. So make sure, but also you do get volume for your when you order on this site.
Mhm.
But like Novelette was saying, if you have to get together with one of your team members underneath you, and you guys could take turns ordering whatever you guys need, because you could only put points under one person on the global website.
Right. It's not like the other website where you can go do a center order and put it under 6 different individuals.
Yeah.
Which you guys know about that, right? You can do a center order and place a group order with 6 individuals, and each individual will still get their points, but it still comes out as one order.
Yeah.
Mr. Clive, you guys know about that?
Yes.
Or Ms. Darcy?
Yes,
Okay.
we never thought that. Yeah, thank you for asking.
Good. Okay.
Wow, what a tour. What wealth of information. We once again want to thank Nick and Novelette. What a powerful combination. Both of you have brought so much value to the table. We don't even know how to say thanks, but just to say thank you. Thank you so much for this amazing level of information. We thank all the persons represented here this evening. Nick, you are the technician. You make things happen. Lady Ursuline, you didn't have to come in with a lot of gasoline this evening because the other guys are representing, but we thank you so much. And we thank each person, those who are coming on for the first time. We might have had some new persons. We thank you for coming on and hope you got something. And if you are going to be signing up, you'll be signing up tonight and to place an order and get your products from this amazing, exciting company. Now, so again, we thank Lady Novelette Bryan for presenting on diabetes. Now, next week, we want to be asking you a question, and we hope you'll come out for some answers. How friendly are you with your friendly bacteria? How friendly are you with your friendly bacteria? You may have,
Very good.
You may have taken note that we sell several products with probiotics in this company for a good reason. Tune in next week, our lives period, the Lord tarry, and we delve into this a bit and see what we can learn in terms of what we are now understanding about the human body. You may not want to miss it. So thank you so much in advance for the time you will be taking, and your friends or families you might want to be inviting to be a part of this intriguing time of presentation. Now we are going to close unless somebody has something burning to say or a question to ask. We are going to be closing because time is far spent. So we say, Rhonda Higgs want to say something. Go ahead.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. And thank you, Ms. Bryan, for your excellent presentation. I have a question. What products do we have for acid reflux?
Hemoheme.
Hemoheme, yeah.
Okay.
Just remember, always hemoheme.
Hemoheme.
Remember, you said the word right there, acid.
Okay.
Remember I said all our issues are acidic? Hemoheme.
Okay, so next question. I'm presently on the Hemoheme. I normally just take 1 pack a day, which is first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, an hour after I take my probiotics. Any suggestions that can help? Because I'm still plagued with this acid reflux. I know, change my diet.
How much water are you drinking?
I try about 6 to 8 glasses a day.
Not enough.
More?
Remember, whatever, I'm not going to ask you your weight on here, but Minimal hydration is half your body weight in ounces. So whatever you weigh, divide by 2. You already know
Right.
what half your body weight is. That's how much you need for minimal hydration. So if you even get to that minimal hydration, it's better. But that whole stereotype of you need 8 glasses of water a day, 8 glasses, okay, I'm a small person. 8 glasses is not going to go for somebody that's 200, 300, 400 pounds. One size does not fit all.
Right.
And actually for proper hydration, it's whatever you weigh, that's how much you drink in ounces. But we start, we tell everyone start with half your body weight in ounces. You start drinking that water because you're taking the hemoheme, but remember, you still need to help your body by putting in that water. Because otherwise you're dry on the inside. So you're taking hemoheme, it's only going to do so much. Whenever I have someone that's taking hemoheme and they tell me it's not working, the first thing I go to is how much water are you drinking? And they're never drinking enough water. So take the water and drink as much as, what type of water are you drinking?
Alkaline.
Are you buying it at the store?
No, I actually get it from the water company that does the alkaline water.
Which one?
Kangen? I'm thinking Crystal. I can't remember the name of it. I don't normally go for it. My niece gets it.
Oh, you do know you can't get alkaline water unless you have a system, right? Most of these water that they're selling at the store, guys, that says it's alkaline, if you read it, it says bisodium carbonate, it's baking soda. It's not true alkaline water. You're better off drinking, if you don't own a system, you're better off buying spring water because spring water has the minerals. Most of the water at the store, if you test them, they're acidic. I know, I did it, I've been doing it for years. So, and that one you mentioned there, yeah. Try to find a good spring water that you like, the taste, and it goes down easy, and then you'll be able to drink more. Where do you live?
Bahamas.
Oh, you're in the Bahamas. Okay. Yeah. See if you can find some good spring water that you like the taste and it goes down easy. But yeah.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for that question, Lady Rhonda. Bless you so much. Now, Lady Ursuline, we have to call you back now because you know how to pronounce.
Close up.
Yeah. So, Lady Ursuline.